Aloha everybody, what is really good my dudes? Today is Monday, November 18th, 2019. We got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today is another standard patch week with some game fixes right before the big week where we're going to get the two 120s and the ranch at a time. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, before we get started with the patches, just a quick reminder, it is double XP weekend this coming weekend with a little twist. For 10 days, you're going to have the opportunity to use up 36 hours of double XP starting from 12 o'clock game time, November 22nd. Again, you have 10 days, so you don't have to do it all at once. You can take your time. Also starting on the 22nd, there will be a Solomon General Store sale lasting until December 6th. So if you're looking for some elf ears, some splat packs, or maybe the terrifying Ryzen pack, check out those deals. With that all said, we're going to shift on over to the patch notes and see exactly what's been changed with today's update, so let's go ahead and check it out. First off, combat fixes. They resolved the issues affecting the buff bar. This is actually cold fixed last Tuesday. Fixed an issue stopping action bars from being accessible. Fixed an issue stopping crushed gemstones from being dropped by the action bar. Weapon poison buff is now removed once dead. Reaper buff icon is now removed when unequipping the Reaper necklace. Both superior dragon claws are now equipped when selected from inventory. Moving on to general fixes. Player is now stopped from harvesting from a crystal tree based on how many inventory spaces are required. Fixed an issue stopping players from adding logs to the pot boiler in Silvaria. You will now receive a clearer message on how to summon Penny once the pet is unlocked. Fixed an issue that stopped hotkeys from working if players had not finished editing their settings. Black Knight Captain Armor will now count as Fortress Disguise if partially keepsake and activated alongside equipped armor from the set. Fixed Legacy Combat Auto-Retaliate in the fight caves after killing Tiz Ki. Fixed an issue causing the First Age Tiara to not teleport players to their player-owned houses. Fixed an issue causing Geo chances in the mining level benefits section of the skill guide to be incorrectly described. Anagram and Riddle Clue Scrolls now provide a message when the player's inventory is full and will not drop the puzzle box on the floor. Mining Guild Hidden Mine is now listed as free to play. Fixed an issue in the Conquest minigame where command points would always be displayed as 1,000. TH button gets updated when receiving a key. Players can now join their friends at Ooglog via the social menu. The Black Pearl maximum bonus experience will now visually appear correctly to calculate from non-elite skills. Bronze pickaxes no longer get added to the tool belt whilst already having one. Fixed an issue allowing you to collect additional engrams without first prestiging. Ring of Kinship will no longer dupe while item is in the bank. Switching worn objects whilst on agility bikes will now correctly dismount the player from the bike. Added sound effects from the deep sea fishing notes when redeeming XP. The XY tracker for an achievement path in the activity tracker heading now displays the selected achievement in the path, not the completed achievements in the path. To keep the systems in sync, selecting a locked or completed achievement in the path window now selects this achievement in the activity tracker. Content icons in the activity tracker now display a padlock over locked achievements and a tick over completed achievements in a similar fashion to the achievement path window. Players will now see that when taking the form of a Vyre or Camel during the minigame heist and using the unsheath option, the Vyre or Camel model that they have taken the form of will no longer distort. Placeholders for golden rocks are no longer removed when building the statue of Rhiannon. Animate Rock Scroll can no longer be equipped via bank. Blood Amulet of Fury empty can now be saved as a bank preset. Displayed requirement to make Relisim's bomb has been changed. Diamond in the Rough's quest journal no longer skips ahead of the actual quest. Clicking on the rift will no longer trigger the achievement before starting the quest. Fixed quest journal location for Oziach during Dragon Slayer quest. Fixed an issue allowing hidey holes to be used during Evil Dave's Big Day Out. Some mobile fixes. Fixed an issue with the on-screen dialogue window where a user was unable to tap on the right side to continue if the dialogue window featured an item on mobile. Fixed an issue with the mobile Founders Pack interface loading too soon in certain situations, which was causing a blank screen. To prevent unresponsive behavior on mobile, the emotes tab has been removed from the social window on mobile only. Mobile players can still access all their emotes and transmogs from the right hand side ribbon or by dragging a favorite to the action bar slot. added a toggle minimap option to the mini menu of the toggle button on mobile, fixed an issue with Treasure Hunter Prize Collect screen on mobile that caused part of the background texture to be out of position. When entering a player-owned port in mobile, the visitor section of the port's HUD is no longer on by default. Resolved the problem with the visitor section, which caused it to become unresponsive and unable to be reopened if it was open when you began viewing the cutscene. Resolved an issue which was preventing users from comparing two crew members when editing the crew in the edit ship interface. You can now drag units to the compare section. Fixed an issue that was preventing users from selecting the autocast spell if selecting from the spells tab of the powers interface on mobile. Fixed an issue that was causing the right-hand ribbon on mobile to be forcibly cleared other than the minigames panel in certain gameplay situations on mobile. Fixed an issue with the keyboard not being prompted on clan naming interface on mobile. Moving on to a couple of graphic changes. Removed the map icons for the old lodestone on Tuska. Added some chat dialogue to clarify why players can't cross the bridge in Temple of Ikov. Building added to stalagmite in the Shadow Dungeon. Fixed an issue allowing pets in the Artisan's Workshop. The flames of the flaming sword effect will now look better on wilderness swords. Deposit box menus now all referred to as Bank of Gielinor. And finally, some textual changes. Hyphens been removed from Third Age fan braces. Grammatical errors when examining manual auto cycle in the empty throne room. Full stop's been added when examining Amir Shah. Tooltip for sickle mode now says bots from the crafting shop. Royal crossbow examine has been updated. Typo fixed with empty ogre flasks. Fixed an issue in Curse of Arav where the decoder hint text was incorrect. Fixed grammatical issue with jade and opal jewelry at different charge levels. Fixed typo when constructing Mall of Omens in the Head Mourner's dialogue in Mourner's End Part 1, in the dialogue with Ori, and for enhancers in the Menaphos, the ominous sarcophagus Metropolis. Finally, fixed player title rewards in the rewards section for the quest log for The World Wakes. That is it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. Head on over there to check them out. With that, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you are not subscribed and you want to stay up to date on things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.